Good evening, everybody. This is Scott Roberts coming at you with a little stunt here. What I'm going to try tonight is some pure capsaicin, 16 million Scoville unit capsaicin on blotter paper. The story behind this is John McLaughlin of Heartbreaking Dawns took, I think it was 30 grams of pure capsaicin, dissolved it in 1.5 pints of alcohol. Okay, and what he did was he soaked some blotter paper, see, this is what I have right here, in that, and he put these blotter paper sheets on drying racks, dried them off overnight. All the alcohol evaporated, and what's left on the surface of this is pure crystalline capsaicin, 16 million Scoville units. Johnny himself, he said he tried 3 of them and lit them up. I'm going to try, let's try 4, just see what happens here. Of course, I have gloves on, and of course, even with gloves, I cannot touch anything. My eyes, my nose, anything like that that's sensitive. I can't even touch the computer mouse for fear of, it being contaminated, some of the crystalline capsaicin getting on there. So what I'm going to do is tear off 4 little squares of this right here, put that down, and just place it on my tongue. And I'm warning everybody out there, do not try anything like this at home. We'll see how much it really lights me up. There it goes. Cheers. On my tongue here. Let's see what happens. So far, nothing. Nothing at all. So I just get to taste the cardboard. There's a little bit of, just a tiny bit of warmth on my tongue, almost like jalapeno level warmth. I probably look really silly here. Not much on my tongue at all. It's very, very slow building up. I felt a little bit of saliva with some heat go to the back of my mouth. Here, I rub this around. I can feel the heat building up now. Not too terribly bad. I got a little bit of heat on my tongue right there. Oh, I kind of swallowed and felt some heat going back there. This is really slow to build up. Extremely slow. Wow. I was expecting just a blast of heat. Of course, pure capsaicin, it technically needs alcohol to kind of get redissolved again. This isn't too terribly bad. Every time I kind of swallow, I feel a little bit of heat going in the back. Nothing too terribly bad, not even like habanero level heat. I definitely feel the heat in that stripe shaped area there. Going to the tip of my tongue. Just kind of let it sit on there for a little while. I don't know if it's going to intensify at all. Just watching some guy stick his tongue out for 10 minutes. Yeah, your idea of a fun video. Really no taste other than the taste of the cardboard like paper. Oh, maybe I should tear off a little bit more and do some more. So what I'll do is, okay, this looks a little bit more shiny and sparkly. Maybe there's a little bit more capsaicin on that end. Let's tear off 4 more. I'll keep the other one on my tongue and place this on my tongue as well. So we have 8 little squares of pure cap crystals on the blotter paper. See what happens with that. That wasn't from the heat. Now, saliva is really not going to dissolve that much. This one feels like it's taking a little bit longer to the actual paper. Oop, The other paper kind of went around the side of my mouth. This one tastes like, it feels like it's taking a little bit longer to kind of dissolve the actual paper to kind of get soggy. And make sure it stays in my tongue, then you can go look around. Definitely a lot of saliva building up. That was from the heat. Oh yeah. Feel some heat from this. Oh yeah. A lot of heat on this piece of paper. Kind of went up in my nasal passages as I coughed a little bit. I don't know if it's too much gag reflex. Hold on. That's just from the saliva. It's not from the actual capsaicin. Imagine sticking something on your tongue, you know, your finger on your tongue and triggering your gag reflex. That's kind of what that was. Paper. This is mainly a paper taste. Oh, I took it off of there. It's really not too terrible of a heat. It's not bad at all. It's really not as bad as like some of the Buccioloquias and Trinidad Scorpion pieces I've tasted in the past. It's really highly concentrated in that strip area. It feels like it's going to the top of my tongue. Of course, the heavy saliva kind of brings some of the capsaicin back. I feel a tiny bit on the roof of my mouth, but not much more. I'm really tempted just to put this back down and see if any more of the crystals kind of dissolve or come off of there. Let me do that. Right now I can't really see how long I have in the camera here. I actually click off of that. Of course, I have capsaicin in my glove there. No, I can't click my mouse. I don't feel the heat building up at all. It's definitely good scorching. Not one of the heaviest heats I've ever had. Nose is watering a little bit now. I'd say the heat is kind of plateaued, but I had things that were far hotter. I don't know why it's making me cough so much. Maybe just all the buildup of saliva. And yeah, I guess I'm going to ride this out for another couple minutes. I don't have any great need for to run and get a glass of milk or anything here in the kitchen. Wow. Yeah, I'm almost tempted just to put this whole dang thing on my mouth. You know what? Let me go ahead and tear off let's say 12 squares here, see what that does. Yeah, I don't know if the camera will, you see the little perforations or not? There's 12 squares. Take these others out of my mouth and put this bad boy on there. See if that'll really kick it up for me. Looks like another minute for it to build up. Oh yeah, he's building up faster now. I guess it's because my tongue was already a little warm from that. It's not building up too terribly bad. I don't really know how much capsaicin was on the surface of that. Enough for me to see kind of a sparkly crystalline coating on it. That really there might not have been that much. Back of my tongue, however around. Alright. More coughing. How about that? I usually don't cough from hot glasses. Heat's not building up. Not building up at all. It's just kind of plateauing and staying there. It's warm. It's definitely warm, but I was expecting it to be a lot hotter. But still, people don't try this at home. If you have access to pure capsaicin, there's nothing to toy around with. Seriously, because you don't know exactly what you might be getting into. You might just take a little bit too much, enough for it to really not necessarily kill you, but just to be harmful, make you sick, give you severe stomach cramping, and God forbid, raging diarrhea with the heat. I don't know if this will do it. I'm just going to take this off here. It's a nice heat. More coffee. It probably looks and sounds a lot worse than it actually is, especially with the coughing. And again, I normally don't cough when things like this happen. I take some extremely hot extract hot sauce or eat chili peppers, some of the super hots. They usually don't make me cough. They just inflame my mouth and kind of go down and give me a little bit of stomach cramping, maybe. But I think that's about it. I don't think it's going to do any more to me, except maybe, come out the other end tomorrow morning. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this off. And this has been Scott Roberts. Excuse me. Again, thanks to Johnny of Heartbreaking Dawns. I'll throw up a link to him for providing me, and I imagine other chili heads are going to try this, maybe even out on video over the next few days. Be sure to look around the web, the Chili Heads Facebook group. Take a look at there. I'm sure they'll post their videos there. Maybe give their reviews on it there. But hopefully it'll be a little bit more entertaining than this video. I was kind of disappointed. I was expecting me just to go absolutely berserk with heat. It's hot, but nothing I can't handle. So anyway, this is Scott Roberts signing out.